And we're live. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the weekend. It's a fine Friday night, at least around here. Beautiful weather. Hopefully it's nice around where you are. Even if it's not, it's always a fine Friday. We've got Series 2. This is our second crack at it. We went with 3 Jumbo Hobby Pick Your Teams on release night. Now we're going back to the normal standard of single hobby boxes at a time. We've got a Jumbo Pick Your Team here. Just realizing I didn't put my name in for Philadelphia. The break almost filled, but Philadelphia stayed open there. So I'm going to grab that now. Whoop, and hope for something sweet. Something Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper. Anyways, sidebar is all set. Let me know if it's not, of course. If you see any issues, you know what to do. Just give me a shout either live or after the break, and we'll take care of you. 10 packs, 40 cards a pack, 1 relic, 1 auto per box. On release night, 2 out of 3 of our boxes had 2 autos. So that was pretty sweet. Wouldn't mind if that just kept on happening over and over. We got our 2 silvers here. Save those for the end, and hopefully we get one of those bonuses. All right, I'll bring the light on over. And here we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. We will start off tonight with Paul Goldschmidt, Max Muncy, Leahy, DeLauder, Gurriel Jr., Macy, Wynn, Gervais, Ward, Correa, Murray, Dreyer, Soto, McDonald, Paulin, Casas, Hoffman, Ozuna, Weathers, Peterson, White Sox, Kierstad, Priester, Clement, Cleveland takes flight, and Mariners, Severino, Sheehan, Yandy Diaz, Marlins, Clark, Kim, Lowe, Ime, and there's our relic right off the bat, Jacob Marcy going to the Marlins, and Chuck. Nice Chuck. That looks like a green, I'm guessing. Should be on a 99, I'd think. And we got Rainbow Foil Adley, Matt Olson for glove work, and Blake Snell for the throwback. And that is 1 pack in the books. Slide that over there. Let's sleeve up our other inserts and our rainbow foil. Set our rookies there. Let's sleeve up DeLauder. I'll throw a top loader on them. And then, of course, we'll sleeve up the insert here. That is 48 out of 99. Cool. All right, second pack. Starts with George Kirby, Cornell, Iglesias, Alcantara, Langford, Pirates, Meadroth, Bellinger, Donna, Julian, that's Dana, sorry, Bo Bichette, Stars Align, Reese Olson, Vasquez, Summers, and Veen, Keller, Guzman, Encarnacion Strand, Swanson, Taylor, Helsley, Steer, Stott, Lee Allen, Sawinski, Early, Stevenson, Sanchez, Crawford, Rackett, Cameron, Hader, Walker, Castano, Kelly, Kodai Senga for Sand Glitter. Got Bobby Witt Jr. for stat leaders there. That's 211 hits. And then Juan Soto for the throwback. Let's see. I want to put my sand glitters and foils in their own little pile there. Sleeve up this insert. Cool. Pack 3. Ranger Suarez. Yes, Savage. Tanner Gordon. Burrows. Cole. Ciccone. Reynolds. Carter Jensen. Duran. Lopez. Lugo. Newbar. Palish. Wins. Conine. McClanahan. Yankees. Bradish. Peralta. Lofton. Gorman. Little. Lawler. Reagans. Burleson. Pintaro. Ohapi Paredes. Eel. Caro. Povich. Ortiz. Duran. Cardinals. Baldwin. Hicks. Mullins. Santander for Rainbow Foil. Ivan Rodriguez is glove work. And Mariano Rivera for the throwback. Cool. Sleeve up our insert and our foil, as well as the Carter Jensen here. All right, 3 packs. Here's pack 4. Petey helping. Moncada Javier. Polanco Ferris, Alexander, and Isbell. Palante Simpson Robert. Marte Castellanos. Sejacian Torkelson. Laureano Valera Freeman. Young Ho Lee Nunez. James Outman Max Scherzer. Musselman Chapman Wallner. Santander Fall Fling. Adley Rushman Sal Frelick Peguero. Westberg Bowers Higashioka. Twins Hernaiz Edwards. Taylor Walls. Orioles. Chapman for Rainbow Foil. Alex Gordon for glove work. That gold foil is a little tricky. And Hunter Green for the throwback. That is the one relic for now out of 99. Jacob Marcy back there. Who knows though? We might get 2 again. It's happened for us. Rather get 2 autos again though. Pack 5. Robert Hassel. Dirt Dynamos, Corey Lee, Paul Goldschmidt. Muncie Leahy, DeLauder, just like our first pack here. Gurriel, Macy, Bieber. DC Duos, Steele, Torrens, Valdez, Hunter Green, Aaron Nola. Henderson, Cantillo, York, Suarez. Abner Mountcastle. Perkins, Cease, Belting Bros, Suzuki McNeil. Angels, Geloff, Rojas. Baz Akamoto. Rodriguez, Perez, Muniz, getting a little crazy there. Quinn Priester, we got our auto. Going to the Brew Crew and Josh. Nice, Josh. Hopefully we get a second auto, though. Duggan Darnell for Sand Glitter. Mookie Betts, glove work. And Shohei Ohtani, throwback. We need that knee to be taken care of. Handled with care. Mr. Ohtani. All right, let's top load our auto. That is a base auto. Quinn Priester. Top load Akamoto and DeLauder. As well as that Darnell Sand Glitter. And that is halfway through the box. Cool. All right, next one up. Okamoto did? It's sweet. What got cut off, Chris? Hopefully nothing important on my stream here. Dominguez, Alcantara, Roquio, Suarez, yes, Savage, Gordon, Burrows, Cole, Dingler, O'Hearn, Dean, O'Neill, Monastero, Springer, Rockies, Lopez, Sanoa, Eovaldi, Berger, Giants, Soderstrom, Pajes, Fortes, Murakami, Campero, McCullers Jr., Leo Rivas, Brent Rooker, Will Smith, Rafael Flores, Parker Meadows, Musgrove, McCade Brown, Kyrene Perez, Garcia, out of 10, Edouard Julian. Man, we got some good luck with black foil. That's cool. Going to Chuck. Nice, Chuck. Then we've got Justin Steele for some aqua foil. Wensiel Perez is Sand Glitter. Corbin Carroll and Clayton Kershaw. All right. At last check with the random, Kyle, we had 4 spots left, so we're super close. If we can get that full by the time this break ends, we'll go live with it right after. I'll do a check on that in a second here. Let me top load and sleeve up here for a moment. All right, the black foil we had 5 out of 10, right down the middle. Cool. Top load Murakami and yes, Savage. Murakami. Yes, Savage. Clean up some base. Clean up some rooks. Let's see. Oh, and the dogs are going off now. Hold on. I'm going to the back end of the website here. I heard some neighbors outside walking by, I think. And we are at, 4 spots left in the random. All right, 4 packs left in the box. Tanner Bybee, T1 Walker, Bryce Eldridge, Chris Bryant, Jared Jones, P.D. Halpin, Young Moncada, Christian Javier, Jorge Polanco, Mitch Ferris, Cabrera, Dolander, Talkman, Jazz, Ballesteros, Ian Hatt, Simeon Nunez Feltner, Flaherty Cronenworth, Montez de Oca, Alvarez, and Johnson, Rangel, I'm going to go with Rangel, Trevor Story, Woods Richardson, Chaparro, Shaiwan Bay, Merrill Kelly, Nick Lodolo, Real Muto, Job, Arias, Bader, Sale Stewart, Glaber Torres. Then we have Fall Fling for Rainbow Foil, George Brett, Glove Work, and yes, Savage for a throwback. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? I have not heard that dog yet this season, which makes me kind of sad. I hope he's okay, for as frustrating as he was. For those of you who maybe weren't around the last few years, every summer, one of my backyard neighbors, so the block behind me, not easily, I have to go around the block to knock on the door to talk to him, which I actually have. Anyways, they had a dog that they just left out all the time, and then all night long during our shows, I'd want to open the window and get some fresh air, but there'd just be a dog barking incessantly. Big dog, too. Anyways, I'm sure he was a good boy. Hopefully he's doing well. Mason Witten, Paul Gervais, Taylor Ward, Carlos Correa, George Kirby, Cornel Iglesias, Alcantara, Langford, Milner, Alonso, Matos, Van Bell, Corbin Burns, Warbleski, Furman, Winkler, Elbies, Garcia, Cannon, Cole, Amador, Lux, Bohm, Lyle, Cade Smith, Henry Davis, Tommy Nance, Kyle Schwarber, Christian Koss, Curvelo, Assad, Grisham, Waldrop, Kwan, Rojas. Out of 399, we have gold foil, yellow foil. Not sure what the 399s are, but that's Aaron Nola. They got rainbow foil, Matt Wallner. Sandy Koufax, 382 strikeouts, and Connolly Early. Yeah, definitely when it's raining out, for sure, for sure. All right, rainbow foil and insert. Out of 399. Clean up some base, clean up some rookies. On to pack 9. Alexander, Isbell, Palante Simpson, Robert Dominguez Alcantara, Rokio Ashcraft Barco, Otani Chapman, Cam Sanders, Ben Joyce, Walker Castillo Larson, Marte Crawford, Martin Jimenez, All Smiles, Chris Sale, Wagman, Nimmo jumping out of my hands, Tampa Bay Rays, Alec Thomas, Arise, Rashi, Tyler Wells, Jared Young, Sandridge, Chorio, Verlander, Granello, Baldwin, out of 50, 39 out of 50. No, 150. That's blue foil. Andrew Monasterio. Going to Boston and Kyle. Then we got Cade Horton for Sandglitter. Paul Skeens, 1.97 ERA. And Vladdy Jr. All right. Sleeve up this one. Sleeve up this one. Sleeve and top load this one. Let's see what that number was on here. 39 out of 150 on that one. 104. Doesn't even sound real. 8 Ks in the first 9 batters, dude. That's insane. Now you got to wonder how many innings he's going to last. Of course, that's the question, but does it even matter? I don't know. Pirates, Meadroth, last pack here. Cody Bellinger, Caden Dana, Tanner Bybee, T1 Walker, Bryce Eldridge, Chris Bryant, Jared Jones, Graham Pauley, Mangum Braves, Rodriguez Woodruff, Luke's Risen Sons, Tyone Vientos, Irvin Sproat, Perez, J.P. Sears, Darnell, Cade Horton, Senga, Diaz, Hauk, Cam Smith, Austin Hedges, Triolo, Harry Ford, Jemai Jones, Michael King, Carrillo, Manny Machado, Robbie Ray, and we got a gold out of 2026, Gleyber Torres. I think we've gotten one in each box, I think. 1782 on that. J.P. Sears is Sand Glitter. Stephen Kwan, Glove Work. And Garrett Cole is an all-star. 2 silver packs left, though, so don't go anywhere just yet. Oh, there comes the squeaky toy. Hold on. Buddy, that's not going to fly. You got to take that somewhere else. Trying to put on a show. All right, let's sleeve up this one here. And the Gleyber Torres. Is Gleyber Torres going to stay in Detroit? We'll see. See potential trade candidate. Top load Bryce Eldridge. Back-to-back Eldridges. All right, silver pack time. Yeah, on Mrs. Arm, for sure. We've got Pete Alonso here for silvers. On the Vientos, you got it. Nick Kurtz. I'm trying to work here. Ellie Taylor Cruz. And Jaron Duran for the first silver pack. All right, here's silver pack number 2. Got a Yes Savage. We'll take that. Dylan Beavers. Randy Johnson. And Ozzie Smith. And that wraps up that. So no second auto, unfortunately. But let's top load these 2 rookies. And then hop into a little recap here. Yeah, 4 left in the random hobby if anybody wants to jump in on that quick, and we can rip that right away. I will be getting up a new Pick Your Team tomorrow as well. So, ooh, sold out. Perfect. Awesome. All right, so there's our rookie stack. Set that there. And for inserts, we've got Garrett Cole, Quan, Skeens, Vladdy, Koufax, Early, George Brett, Corbin Carroll, Kershaw, Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Alex Gordon, Hunter Green, Santander, Evan Rodriguez, Rivera, Soto, Bobby Witt, Matt Olson, and Blake Snell. Some parallels. J.P. Sears, Cade Horton, Matt Wallner, Fall Fling, Wensiel Perez, Aroldis Chapman, Kodai Senga, and Adley Rushman for foils. For gold, we got Gleyber Torres out of 2026. Top loaded, Bryce Eldridge, Sale Stewart, Trey Savage, Murakami, Sandglitter Darnell, Chase DeLauter, Akamoto, Carter Jensen, Chase DeLauter. Over here, we had Silver Pack, Dylan Beavers, Trey Savage, Aaron Nola out of 399, and Teal Justin Steele. That's fun to say. Unnumbered. Back here, Andrew Monasterio was out of 150 on the blue foil at 39. Edouard Julian out of 10, 5 out of 10 on the black foil. Relic was Jacob Marcy out of 99 at 48. And the auto was Quinn Priester. And that is our jumbo box. The random teams has filled. So I'm going to hang everything up here, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. I just got to get the title of the YouTube stream and all that changed and flipped over. So don't go anywhere. I'm just going to hang up for a few minutes, and I will be right back. See you guys shortly.